Hello students, in previous lecture we have studied detail about the isomerism, that is structural isomerism and stereoisomerism, which is exhibited by the coordinate compounds. Today we are going to study about the VBT theory, that is valence bond theory. Then this theory is related with the formation of coordinate compound. Then all of you studied about the VBT theory of formation of simple compounds in 11th standard. Then all of you studied about the postulates or features of VBT theory and how simple compounds are formed according to the features, according to the steps involved in VBT theory. Today we are going to study about the steps and features involved in the bonding in coordinate compound, and that is studied according to the VBT theory. We see here VBT theory, which is proposed by Linus Pauling, and that is valence bond theory, and that theory which is related with the bonding, that is coordinate bond formation, takes place in the coordinate compounds. All of you studied about that. Coordinate compound consists of central metal ion, which is surrounded by different types of or same type of ligands, which is points with the central metal ion with the donor atom of ligands and forms the coordinate bond with the central metal ion or atom. Then see here the steps involved in this theory or the features of this theory we have to discuss it now. Then see here the first postulate or first feature of this theory, that is all of us studied about that coordinate bond formation takes place by donating or sharing of electron pair from only one of the group, and in coordinate compound formation electron pair shared between metal ion and ligands, that is donated by from ligands. That means central metal ion should provide the vacant d orbitals to the ligands to share the electron pairs or to accept the electron pairs. Therefore, the first feature, that is central metal ion should provide vacant d orbitals to the ligands to share the electron pair between metal ion and ligands to form the coordinate bond. Then see here, all of us studied about the hybridization takes place in the atoms, central atom of compound. Similarly, in the coordinate bond formation between metal ion and ligand, the metal ion, it is said to be that metal ion should undergoes hybridization. That means here metal ion undergoes hybridization and forms the hybrid orbitals to provide the vacant hybrid orbitals to the ligands to form the coordinate compound. And the second one postulate, that is metal ion which undergoes hybridization, which involves in the hybridization, and in hybridization S, P and D orbitals are involved during hybridization in the orbitals of central metal ion. That means S, P, D orbitals of central metal ion undergoes hybridization and forms the new hybrid orbitals to provide to the ligands to form the coordinate bond. Then third one, that is the total number of vacant hybrid orbitals provided by the central metal ion to the ligands, that is equals to the number of ligands donor atom, and that is also coordination number of central metal ion. That means, for example, if CO3 plus ion provides 6 vacant hybrid orbitals to the ligands, then ligand can donate 6 lone pair of electron to that 6 vacant hybrid orbitals to the CO3 plus, and therefore its coordination number is also 6. That means total number of hybrid orbitals provided by the metal ion to the ligand, that is the coordination number of that metal ion in the complex formation or coordinate compound formation. Then see here the fourth one postulate, that is overlapping between hybrid orbitals provided by the metal ion to the ligands and filled orbitals, that means ligand provided lone pair of electron to the central metal ion, and that lone pair of electron pair is present in the orbitals that are completely filled orbitals of ligands are there. Therefore, overlapping between vacant d orbitals or sp-d orbitals, that is overlapping between sp or d vacant hybrid orbitals of central metal ion and completely filled orbitals of ligands should be takes place. That means suppose CO3 plus is a central metal ion. It provides the vacant orbital to the ligands, and ligand which overlaps the filled orbital or it shares the electron pair from filled orbital of ligand, and coordinate bond formation takes place between ligand and central metal ion. Then see here, more the overlapping between a vacant orbital of metal ion and filled orbital of ligand, then stronger the bond formation takes place. Then see here, the hybrid orbital of metal ion which tends or points in the direction of ligands, that means that CO3 plus which provides the vacant d orbital of vacant orbitals which tends in the direction of, which points in the direction of ligands to accept the electron pair from ligand. That is the next postulate. Then see here, if the sixth one postulate, that is if n minus 1d orbitals of central metal ion are involved in hybridization, if n minus 1d orbitals of central metal ions are involved in hybridization, then that metal ion forms the inner orbital complex. That complex are called as inner orbital complex. And if empty orbitals are provided by the metal ion to the ligands, that means nd orbitals, that is hybrid orbitals provided by the metal ion, then that metal ion forms the outer orbital complex. Then we will be discussing about that while explaining the examples of these type of coordinate bond formation in the coordinate compounds according to the UPT. I will explain detail about that later while explaining the examples of these type of coordinate compounds. Then one more thing is that, see here, there is structure or geometry of the, that is next one feature, that is structure or geometry of the complex, which is depends on, that geometry is depends on type of hybridization involved in central metal. That means all of you studied about that if sp hybridization takes place in the central metal atom, then it is that compound formation is linear compound. If sp2 hybridization takes place in the central metal atom, then compound formation is a trigonal planar. If sp3 hybridization takes place in the central metal atom, then compound formation is tetrahedral. Like that, geometry of the coordinate compound is depends upon type of hybridization. For example, if sp3 hybridization takes place in central metal ion or atom, then the coordinate compound formation is a tetrahedral. If the sp2 hybridization takes place in the central metal ion, then that central metal ion forms the square planar complex. That complex formation is square planar type. And if the 2sp3 type of hybridization takes place, then that complex is a octahedral type of complex. That means here geometry of the coordinate compound is also depends upon the type of hybridization takes place in the central metal ion. Then one more postulate is there, that is, see here, if the complex is low spin complex and low spin complex formation takes place due to the strong field ligands are there, you have to concentrate on this postulate, and this postulate should be explained in detail in CFT theory. But we have to determine the type of complex, that is which is depends upon the strength of ligand present in it. Then if low spin complex, then see here the next postulate, low spin complex formation takes place. Low spin complex formation takes place if there is strong field ligands. Strong field ligands forms the coordinate compound, and if there is strong field ligands approaches towards the central metal ion, then pairing of electrons takes place in the n-1d orbital. That means pairing of electrons takes place in n-1d orbitals before hybridization of the vacant orbitals in the central metal ion. Similarly, if high spin complex formation takes place, high spin complex takes place if there is weak field ligands are there. Weak field ligands approaches towards central metal ion to form the coordinate compound, and when weak field ligand approaches to the central metal ion to form the coordinate compound, then electrons remains spin free electrons in d orbitals or n-1 d orbital or orbitals of the metal atom. Then we will discussing about that postulates in while explaining the examples in detail. Then we will study few examples of compound formation, coordinate compound formation according to VBT.